Today we're gonna draw a female anime character. So to make it less boring, I've added some extra details that I didn't teach you on my previous video, how to draw a male anime guy. I'm using Paint Tool Side, but you can follow along with some pen and paper, or your mouse and MS Paint. Let's get right into it. First, we're gonna draw a circle, and then draw a cross. So this is where the chin is. We're basically going to connect the circle with the point here. It kinda curves a bit. When drawing anime girls, the features are kind of soft, like they don't really have hard edges, unlike in male faces. Then you can draw a horizontal line that is parallel to this line here. So this is where the eye is going to be. So the eyes are one eye apart. Anime girls have big eyes. And then just draw a straight line below. And then the cross here, this is going to be where the nose is, and below it is the mouth. Above the eyes, just draw the eyelid, and here is the eyebrow. We're gonna draw a circle for the eye. And then we're gonna draw the ear. So do you see these two lines here? This is how long the ear is gonna be. So we're gonna draw the hairline. It's approximately 1/4 of the face. So now we'll do the hair. If you've watched my male tutorial, you'll see that the steps are almost the same, but the difference is the eyes. For girls, their eyes are bigger, and yeah. I'm just making a lot of straight lines. I could maybe put an accessory here, and then I'll draw her neck. Compared to guys, girls have smaller necks, and then we'll draw the collarbones. I'm gonna draw her uniform. So I'm just gonna change her expression. She's just staring blankly like that. The lines are really dirty. I'm gonna make a new layer, and I'm just gonna make this semi-transparent, so there. And then on this new layer, I'm gonna make the line a bit thicker. So I'm gonna zoom in. So here I'm just drawing eyelashes. Then I'm thickening the eyebrows. Making really long strokes is hard to do, so if you want, you can redo it until you're satisfied. As explained earlier, the strokes aren't random. They come from this point right here. So now we're gonna color. First, create a layer below the outline layer. I'm gonna choose a pale red color. This will be for her skin. I selected the bucket tool and just click on her skin. Now that I've colored her skin, I'm gonna create another layer for the hair. I chose a yellowish color. I'll also make a separate layer for the whites of the eye. Just choose a light gray color, you don't want it to be too white. In the same layer, I also colored the clothes. I made another layer for the eyes. By the way, what I used was a selection pen. Basically, it selects the region that you want to color. Now we're gonna do the shades. Create a new layer and then set the mode to multiply. And then I chose a reddish color and selected my pencil tool. Imagine that the lighting is way above here, so I'm gonna do the shade. I would want my shading to be on the neck, right here, and then underneath the bangs, more on the hair, and also on the clothes. So I'm gonna use the bucket tool and shade it. I'm gonna clean it up with some eraser and the pencil tool. I'm also adding some shading on the hair. I'm gonna soften this using a brush tool. I'm gonna make a new layer for the second shading. It's also on multiply, but the difference is that the shade is a bit darker, so I'm gonna use this only on the hair. I drag it above the hair layer and click clip and group. Now you can only color on the hair. It doesn't affect the other layers. I didn't include this on the male version because I would use this on the hair, and since anime guys don't really have long hair, I couldn't use it there. Now we're done with the hair. Now let's do the eyes. Create a layer above the eyes and choose multiply. And also click clip and group. Since the eye color is blue, I'm gonna select a darker kind of blue. Shade the upper part and use a brush to work towards the bottom. Pick a darker shade and color the pupil with it. Now for the highlights. Create a new layer on top of all the layers, and then set it to shine or screen. I always use shine. For the skin, and then use the airbrush tool to brush over the skin. For the hair, I chose a yellowish color, and for the shirt, bluish. I lowered the opacity because you don't want to go overboard. If you want to add details to the eye, you can zoom in on the eye and then create a shine layer above the eye, and then choose a bright color and use the airbrush tool. And then you can brush it with white. I made another shine layer on top of all the layers, and then added some detail. Lastly, I changed the color of the outline. I locked the layer and then changed the colors. I used a pencil tool to do this. So there you have it. I almost forgot the accessory. So you can just sign your drawing because you did a good job. So this is our final drawing. I hope you like it. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. Tell me your thoughts below. Bye.